Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special opinion piece brought to you in association with ASB. Now this really is an opinion piece. I think it's time to step back and look at all the measures we're taking and the rest of the world is taking to try and fix this credit crunch. I'm beginning to think that we are flogging a dead horse. The drugs don't work. There simply aren't enough fingers to fill the holes in the dike. I think it's time for the world, particularly those countries who have borrowed more than they've got to keep spending, they have to accept that they have consumed too much for too long, their debts are too big, and the only way to fix it is to reduce consumption and increase savings. That's an unpalatable message, and it's not the one that most of the good and the great are giving to governments around the world right now. Currently, everyone is trying to fix the problem by essentially spending their way out of the problem, by taking on even more debt to just give us that little bit extra so we can tiptoe out of the room before the disaster strikes, before a depression hits. There is this big fear that if everyone reduces spending, suddenly the economy will grind to a halt. Maybe it won't. What I'm saying is that governments should run surpluses. We need to increase savings. There are two parts to the economy. The private part with consumers and the public part with the government. Both should be saving more. That means the government should be running surpluses. We shouldn't be having any more bailouts of banks. If there are problems, they should simply be nationalised. Deposits should be protected, but if there are problems, don't go pouring more good money after bad. Here's something you won't hear from too many other people. Central banks around the world should keep interest rates high. One way to reduce consumption and increase savings is to have relatively high interest rates. Now that's not something you're going to hear too many places elsewhere, but I think that's what we need to do. I don't think the Reserve Bank should be cutting the official cash rate next Thursday by 150 basis points to 3.5%, as many other people expect. If you want to encourage savings, keep interest rates high. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was a special opinion piece. It really was an opinion piece, brought to you in association with ASB.